Welcome to another video about project management from Engineeringly. In today's video, we will discuss the difference between control quality and validate scope. A clear understanding of this difference could help you in solving a number of problems correctly in your project management professional or PMP exam. Before we get to differentiating these two, let's understand what is scope management and what's quality management. Scope management knowledge area in project management ensures that all and only the work required to complete the project deliverable is included in the project scope. It has 6 different processes. It starts with planning the scope management. In this stage, the scope management plan is prepared. In this plan, it's clearly described how the requirements of the project scope will be collected from the stakeholders and how will those requirements be incorporated in the project scope. Next thing is the requirements collection. In this process, the requirements from a number of stakeholders are collected through different methods. For example, brainstorming, focus groups, interviews, surveys and questionnaires, and many other methods. Once all those requirements are collected and placed in the RTM or requirements traceability matrix, then the scope of the project is defined. Once the scope is defined, in order to decompose it to more manageable parts, the create WBS process comes into play. In this process, the project scope is decomposed into more manageable and smaller parts. All of these 4 processes are done in the planning stage of a project. The key thing here is the validate scope process. In this process, a customer or an end user is directly involved so that they formally accept the project's deliverable. This process could be done at the end of each phase of the project or maybe at the end of the project itself. And the last process in project scope management is control scope. This is done frequently in order to ensure that the project's work goes as per the project's scope baseline. The next thing is the project's quality management. It has 3 different processes which starts with plan quality management. In this process, the quality management plan of the project is prepared. This plan describes in detail how the project's quality will be planned, what are the quality metrics of the project, and how is the quality going to be managed and controlled over the project's life cycle. In the manage quality process, which comes under the executing process group, a number of reports are collected from the project. These reports might include data about testing of different aspects of the project. In the control quality process, the raw data is converted into project information, where the actual data is compared to the pre-established quality metrics of the project. This process ensures that the project is delivered in the correct way. To conclude the video and to clearly differentiate between the control quality and validate scope processes, we have 2 things here. Control quality checks if the product was developed in the right way. So it ensures that all the processes and materials used throughout the project were meeting the quality requirements and the specifications of the project, while the validate scope formalizes the acceptance of the product. As I mentioned earlier, a customer or owner or maybe an end user is directly involved and they have to sign off and accept the project's deliverable. I hope this video was helpful for you to understand the difference between control quality and validate scope. If you like our content, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, and you can also visit our Instagram and LinkedIn pages. We post useful information about project management on those pages as well. Thank you very much for watching.